Environmental conservation is probably one of the most important things I think that I focus on, and that's really about protecting our resources and the environment around us so that it's there for our future generations. I think environmental conservation matters in every community and in every area, but in this particular area it would be people being stewards of their local area, so the Hudson River, the watershed area around it, and just making sure that they're taking care of that valuable asset, which is the river and all the species and wildlife that's around it.
The Hudson is super biodiverse, and we have a lot of migratory species that come in and out of the Hudson, and those different species are actually really important fisheries, ocean fisheries, and a lot of people harvest those different species. So we want to maintain a proper ecosystem for them to spawn in the river, grow up, and be able to be successful in their lives, because a lot of people dependent on those different species. But just all together, we want to maintain our species. We don't want to allow species to go extinct or to drive them out of the area. So we really want to just protect our ecosystems.
The communities on the Hudson have turned away in the past because of a legacy of contaminants and just kind of abuse in the way that we thought about the river. We never thought about it as an asset, it was just there. And I think that's really turned around in the last 50 years or so. We've really recognized the importance of the river, not just as something in our background, but as a central resource for us. And so kind of bringing that to the forefront, making sure that everybody's aware of how important this resource is, that it's vibrant, that it's full of life. I think that for a while we forgot that there were fish that lived here, that this was part of an ongoing connection to the wider environment. But I think we're getting there.
Tying communities throughout Raccoon County to conservation is really important because people aren't going to stop littering or prevent runoff from their lawns or other things that could potentially harm ecosystems and the environment here in Rockland County if they aren't aware. So I think getting people involved in different community science programs and helping them to understand how biodiverse our area is and that they should care about the species that are here is really important for tying the community into conservation efforts in the area.
So you can't do conservation without really bringing people into the picture and really making sure that they have some connection, touch point, and care for what you want to preserve. And so having people and communities involved is absolutely essential. I think communities are our lifeblood. Getting them down here, helping them understand all the wonderful resources and putting them in charge of caretaking. So community science is a wonderful example of that. Just having projects and opportunities for them to get their hands on the resource itself just helps change their minds and their hearts.